I know how to present now, unlike before. Okay. But I don't even have anything to show you.
Yeah, just show your screen.
Okay. You see, like Shebu said, the more I'm doing this, the more I know how to open screen. Eh?
Yeah. So the first step, locate your Visual Studio Code.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let me be gambling and you'll be correcting me. VAC. You see, am I using new window or I'll go to my Helpman again and add another document? That's where I became confused.
Yeah, you can do that.
Aha, you know what came to my brain when I saw it? I said maybe I'll go to command and type something. Somebody said, no, no, you're not going to command. You only use command. You see, I'm trying to remember this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is it's running.
Yeah, maximize the entire screen so we can see it clearly.
Okay, okay, that's good. So you can see that. This is one of the work I was doing and I got hooked. So
All right.
don't know. That's why I say I don't know. Don't know if
You can close that window, close that page
I even want
entirely.
to show you. I know it's another thing. That's why I say we will still talk. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I close all these windows?
Yes.
Okay. At least I know that there's a window there now. Before I don't even know
Close
there's a window.
close the lecture 4. Also close class 3.
Now, so what I'll do is go to Explorer, is that?
Yes. No,
Ahead.
you just wait, hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
Remove that.
There's
Use
no
the Explorer in the VSC.
that's what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah.
just be correcting me. Eh, Explorer. And then I'll now go to
Create new file.
um, eh,
In VLC Helpman down with you. Yeah. Up. VLC Helpman. Yes. Along those 4 files there.
new folder.
Not folder, the first one.
New file.
Yes.
So I open. So why is it not folder
Folder is meant to have a lot of files in it.
inside?
So yeah, but the
Okay.
one you want to make use of is a file. So that's what we
Okay.
need.
Okay.
To type the name of the file there,
Which will be
maybe
assign.
class 4.
Eh?
Call it class 4.
Okay. We better class 4. I rather put okay, class 4. And you said we should use is it IP something?
Yeah, dot. The extension will be dot
I,
IPY
lab
notebook
something like that. Eh?
NB.
Oh,
IPYNB.
oh, where was I? Okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
Then just click on enter.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So that's how to create a new file.
But is that why you said, let me go to you put a lot of grammar there. Clinical, variable, blah. I was like, how can I have all these ones in? I think it's in my download. Open that. Assignment.
Oh, you're talking about the assignment.
Yes.
Okay, open the assignment. Let's see.
I'm even trying to because I know you
No,
sent it
check
to me.
check the download. Check the download. I
I
saw it.
went to download. Maybe it's put it. That was the first place I went to because I know I've opened it. Oh, I don't know.
It's not there.
I don't think it's there. Um, I open it. Yeah, I remember if I open and but I think did I save it? Okay. I know what to do. Hmm. Okay. You see, this is the struggle. But immediately, should this be the one I'll go to now? Okay, yes, I'm coming. I hope it is. I hope it is. Okay. Not now, thank you. I'm trying to, because I knew I opened it. Yeah, Python assignment. See.
You, I don't think you've downloaded it.
Truly?
Yeah, that was why. It's not yet down.
Oh, okay. So your name, look at what you said. Your name, variable data type. I was like,
Okay.
you see what I
Yeah.
mean? So I was
Yeah.
like, put my name, put a variable, a data type, labs point py. So
Yeah.
that's So is that what I've just done? Is what you regard to as text editor? Is that
Yeah. What you just created earlier is a notes Jupyter notebook. But what I want you to create here is a Python script. Python scripts end with .py.
mm.
Okay.
So
Then I want you to create a what's it called? The first when you name the variable, or when you name the file, the name of the file, you save it with your name as the file. Okay.
so when I'm
Then
saving it,
yes, as in just the way you created class 4.
mm-hmm,
Instead of saying class 4, you put your name there. Maybe my name is Paul, right? Paul.
mm.
Then the variable data type. What am I working on? All these tags. Okay. So
Oh,
this tags here, that's what I want. Or
so the
maybe,
variable data name is tax.
yeah, it's a tax I want you to put there. Maybe the variable I want you to create could be maybe, there are some assignment that is based on lists. There are some that are based on uh, age.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the variable type. So that's what we should have there. So if you are working with numbers or string, we have it in the next, then underscore lab. Lab, what we are doing now, this is just a practical assignment. So we are in the lab. This assignment is called lab in Python. So just like we have working with numbers, the data type there is what? Numbers. Okay, you put your name. Maybe my name is Paul. The variable I want to work with, the variable I called it num1. Okay,
So should I be
so
creating each time I'll be creating something like that?
yes.
Let's go
So
to class. You see why I'm confused.
yeah, but if you feel like you can work with one file for all the assignments, fine, you can do that. But if
No, I
you,
want to
I
learn, like
expect,
Shebu said.
yeah,
I
I
want
expect you
to
to
learn.
create 6 files, then you zip everything together. Yeah, so I expect you to create 6 files.
Got it now. So I should create one file using this what's it called? The first one is name. What can this is string? This is
Yeah.
integer. This it's different. So string is different. Oh Jesus, where will I know this work?
So
Okay, so they
what
are
you,
all six all together. So you want us to create different files for so it's like having different page for the
yes,
tax.
yes.
We'll get there.
But if you feel
And
like you can work everything together on one page, you can also
no,
use
let
that.
me learn because if I don't do that, I won't know how to zip. That's the reason why.
So
You
that's
see me?
just yeah. So
Uh-huh.
you can put down the assignment page, and
Stop sharing.
will you stop sharing?
Oh,
I
okay.
want you to do some recap of last class.
Oh, okay. I should shut this one down
Yes.
and shut this
Shut that
one
one
down.
down either.
Shut this one down. Okay.
Also shut
So
that down.
yeah, we want me to delete this since
No, I don't meant you to delete that. I want you
Yeah,
to
the
work.
reason why I'm saying that is that this will be empty because I have to rename it to
Yeah,
what
open it. I want you to work with it today.
Jesus. We are not using our old note again. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
So why are we not using our old notes?
But do you want to use the old note?
Yeah, I, I get lost easily.
Uh, That's you need to work with many notes. So at any time you can always. Anyway, if you feel like the old note, then you can delete that and
Yeah.
bring the old note. I think you know how to delete. So just right click on that
Mm-hmm.
four and delete it.
No, it's easy to destroy than to build.
Hmm, that's true. So
It's asking me visual code. I did, but it's like, am I sure? Is it?
yes,
Do not ask me again. Move to circle. Cancel. Cancel. Which one should I do? Move to circle or cancel? Because it's like
move to cycle
circle.
bin.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So you
This
put
is
it
the
to
old
that.
note.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I have, it's like I have already some things written on it. So,
All right.
okay. So
So you create a list.
I can create a markdown to say, okay, uh, class 4 notes. You see, I prefer to have it here. Class, class 4 notes, notebook. You see, I'm beginning to be a good girl.
So you just press B. Just press B.
B,
B letter B. B for ball. You create a new cell.
eh,
Just type B.
B.
Just like below. Yeah. You create a new cell
Oh,
below.
yeah. Rather than going to code and
Yes. So if you type on A, you create a new cell above this class notes.
okay, how can I make this bigger?
Yeah. Okay. Just put your cursor on it and type enter. No, on the class notes.
I did now.
Yeah. Type enter.
Enter.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, you are there already. Come to the first letter behind C.
first letter behind C. Behind
Behind
C.
yeah, behind the C.
There's
Put,
nothing there. This
put
is
your
it.
cursor there. Put your cursor there.
It's even giving me hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your cursor is not yet there.
Behind C, it's not allowing me. If I, it's giving me hands.
No, no, no. Okay, move your cursor. Just use the arrow
Oh.
key.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah,
I got what you're saying now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Type on hash.
Ash.
Yeah. Shift 3. Yeah. Put a space there.
I should do what?
Put a space in between.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then run it. Enter.
Oh.
No,
Mhm.
no, 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 no. Go
Okay.
back there. Yeah. Just close that page. Come to this arrow where you have good at this extreme right.
I got what you're saying now. Enter.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
run the cell. Control enter. Run the cell.
Control. This, I don't get it. Should I go back on it and run or
No, yeah, just run it the way it is now. Control enter.
control enter?
Yeah. So
Ah,
it's bigger now.
okay. Oh my God.
So that's how to make it bigger. You have to put hash before you start typing.
Oh, and the number of font I want depends on the arch I put.
Yes, the maximum is 6 hash.
Okay, that one then, yeah. Okay,
So create a list.
any list,
Yeah,
okay, with any variable.
a list that contains both variable and a string.
Okay, Great list. You need something like this. Okay, 1, comma 2, comma please no. Boy.
Yeah.
What other one?
Okay.
Float. You want me to
Uh,
put float?
it's okay.
You want me to put float?
Okay, put a float.
Okay.
Put a float there.
0.5 and then
Wrong.
boolean.
Okay, put a boolean.
Okay. Um.
Yeah. They
Okay.
run the say.
Run it. Okay.
So I want you to use the insert method to add a list, an item to it.
Insert.
Yeah.
Forgot it. Oh, I remember that last week. Hey, I have to. Will I have to do it here in another code? Hey,
In that, come to
next.
next line. Yeah. What is your variable name?
My variable name is X.
Okay. Say x dot insert.
X dot insert. Insert
So
in
put
bracket.
open the bracket.
Bracket.
So what position do you want to insert it?
Oh, 0, 1, 2, 3.
I want you to insert it in the first position.
Okay, that would be 0.
Okay. Then comma.
Comma.
What do you want to insert? Insert a string there.
Okay, I will say girl.
Right.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Right. So run it. Let's see. Excellent.
So should I say print X or
Yeah, print text. Let's see.
print X in bracket? Is that? Am I right?
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is how to insert. So you can also insert using the append method. So
Should I
right.
still go back here?
No. So we have a lot to do tonight.
Should I go back here or I should?
Bring down your screen.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. I should stop sharing, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Fisaya, do you want to share your screen?
Sorry, I just got home now. I will just have to now. If I say I should start setting it up, time will go. Maybe at the end. I'll have.
All right.
That was what happened to me.
Mr. Kende Bello, are you there?
Okay, I'm here.
So, good evening, sir. Do you want to share your screen?
Okay, I have no problem. I will quickly share it. I'm not sure I got it, but I will still share it to show what I put together. I'm about to doing the sharing.
All right.
Choose what to share. Spider. I'm trying to choose what to share, but it's not bringing out.
Share your window.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm sharing now.
All right.
So first, let me apologize. Since last week, I've been pretty busy in the office. I have some of my board and committee meetings, and I need to prepare reports and also do presentations there along with the MD. So I'm very sorry. I've actually missed some meeting, some lectures. So I saw this. Assignment, and I just quickly scribble this together. I decided to put the questions there in quote
In fact,
I remember
beautiful.
one of the lectures that we said we can do a quote, and once we put the three inverted comma up and down, whatever we have
Yes,
put there. So I now decided to put the quote and do the attempted answers below each of them.
this is
So
beautiful.
Wow,
so
this is good.
So the first one, it says number one, declare a variable called name and assign your first initial and last name. So my full name is Oseni Kende Bello. So I put OK Bello. Then the age, I put it there 54. Then it's student. I don't know if I got this. It says I should assign Bolin, value representing whether you are a, let me see, that place has is hidden.
Yeah.
So I put true there, then height. I'm not sure of my height. Then it says print. So when I ran it, uh, this is what it says. Okay, Bello 54. True. Maybe I didn't get that a student. The bullying I'm supposed to assign, I didn't get it very well because it says okay, Bello 54. True 575. Instead of saying okay, Bello 54 is a student, then 575. So that's the first one I did.
Yeah.
And
So you need to format this string or this your outcome.
okay,
So formatting it, yeah, use the \n, so you can have each and every one on a particular line.
okay, on different line.
Yes, just like the way they are clumsy together here. Yeah,
Okay, backslash.
yeah. Is a string. Okay, the string, a string.
After the name
Create a
and comma,
yeah, after the name and comma, put a quote,
a quote, single or double.
single or double, whichever you are comfortable with. Yeah, inside the quote, put \n, backslash. That's forward
Okay,
slash.
that's forward.
Yeah, put a comma after the second quote. Yeah, run that cell. Let's see.
Okay.
No, just the cell alone.
That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, okay, you can do
Sorry, I
that.
have issue with my hand, so I'm just managing to
All right.
run. I'm looking for run selection.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So
I
you
can
see
see
the first one
yes,
is on a new line.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So you do that for each and every of those spaces. Then
Okay,
you have
okay,
each of these variables on a new line.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, just copy, paste, yeah, good. So I love your work. Thank you for this. So you can break down your screen. We'll go to today's
Okay.
class.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I've clicked stop sharing. I don't know if it's a stop sharing.
Yes, it
Okay.
has.
Thank you.
And I hope my screen is visible either. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you. So let me quickly. So that was the summary of the last class. So today's class, I want to quickly look at tuples. We have a lot to do today. So let's quickly look at tuples. Tuples is just similar to the list and string. Those methods we use in list and string, they are still similar. So for the sake of if you have any string, so you can check all the methods if you don't know them off heart, okay? Just like VSC will give us some of the methods. But if you want to really check the entire method, let's create a variable X and let me call it a list. So we can create lists using two methods. Either you use You can create lists using two methods. Either you use the
Sorry, I wanted to say something. The last class was not uploaded, or is it just uploaded for
the
us? The last class, because I went there to say, let me go through. Then that's even another thing.
okay. I think the
Yes.
last class was. Well, I don't know if it was.
Yeah.
It was uploaded. It was uploaded. I
When?
don't know. Sorry, which class are you referring to?
This Python.
Python. No, it's uploaded. Check the drive.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
I only saw the assignment. I didn't get to see the last class. Okay.
Is there both
Okay.
the material and the recorded video
Okay. For the last class.
for the last class? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Welcome.
So a very simple way to check all the method that is associated with a particular uh, data type. All right. So you just use the directory. Say the directory of this list function. So when you run this, let me call on X, then you can see a list of methods that are associated with lists. Add, class, a class generate item, the class get item, contain, all of this. Document, you can convert it to document, you can check if it's none, initialize it. And so you can use the insert, pop, remove, reverse, and sort. So all these are some methods that are associated with this class. So if you want to check it, you can use that. So for instance, you want to check for tuple, for instance. So you can just check for tuple. The tuple, the class that are associated with tuple. So you can see, so there are a lot of classes, a lot of methods that are associated with tuple. So in this case, tuple is similar to list, but the only difference is that tuple is immutable, is mutable, or is immutable. Yeah, that means we cannot change any item that is in tuple. Just like list, we remove, we insert, you understand, we change their positions. Yeah, but in tuple, you cannot insert any new, you cannot change a new item from tuple. You cannot delete it. You cannot insert new item into a tuple. So once you've created, that is how it is. Say for instance, these are applicable when you want to create a variable for age of a particular set of people and their occupation. All right. So the variable in those items, or the data in those in the inside the tuple will just be that specific item. So you want to check the height of somebody, you create it in a tuple. It means that it's not going to change as you progress with your coding. Yeah. So that is what tuple is meant for. So it's just an ordered pair. All right. All methods that are associated to list and string are also associated to the tuple. All right. So let me say I create. So let me say I create a tuple. So let me say this is a tuple. All right. So use it here. Yeah, I run this cell. I have my tuple of item. So now let me create another tuple. Okay, this X, let me call it tuple of alphabets. All right. So you can create a tuple in two ways. You can use the tuple function to create a list of alphabets. Say the alphabets are A, B, and C. All right, so these are the three elements I have in these two tuples. All right, so I can perform it said tuple expect one argument and two. Three is got. All right, so I can perform the concatenating method. So I can concatenate, let me create a new variable z and concatenate x. I think remember how to concatenate. Yeah, using the plus sign. All right, so I concatenate this to my tuple. So, and you expect us to have a a tuple that is of what? A, B, C. Yeah, this is concatenating. We are using the plus sign to join the two together. So one thing we must be careful of is when we create. You have a question? Go on.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Paul. My question is, seeing here, x is just, I mean, like a variable assigned to this character of A, B, and C, and the second one, which is named my tuple, basically number. How will Python understand that these guys are really tuple? Is there any like, if it is a list, like you call it list, then you open bracket, all right, you get. Does
Yes.
this x having this character value differ from x with character value as a tuple? That's the question. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. We can check the type of x. So Python already know that this whenever we are using this curly or this curly braces, is this curly or parenthesis? Yeah. Anytime I'm using parenthesis, Python knows that this is a tuple. If I'm using a square braces, Python knows that this Python is aware that this is a list. If I'm using a curly braces, Python is aware that this is a set. So these are primitive data type in Python. So they are predefined. So they are
Exactly. That's
primitive.
what I want to hear. Good.
So now,
Yeah.
when I type the type of X, I have it to be tuple. So Python is aware. So there are two types of data in Python. They are primitive and they are not primitive. Okay. So as we get to the heart of Python, we'll continue to get used to this language. This is just an introduction and we have to take it from the basis. So now one thing we must be very careful of is let me create a new variable y. Okay. Anytime I create a number like this, remember if we are in the market, we just type 100 and we have to write 10,000 for instance. I type 10,000 this way. Okay. Okay. Let me say 10,000. Yeah. Type 10,000 this way. We, as humans, we say this as 10,000, but Python says this as tuple. If I ask for the type of y, you see, Python is saying y as what? As a tuple. Python does not recognize something like this as 10,000. Okay, so if I should print y, just look at when I print y. When I print y itself, you see, Python will put it as 10,00. All right, so 10,0. So this is what Python says. Python does not say 10,000, but it says 10,0 and it's a tuple. So I can even concatenate this with z and let's see what we have. So let me create another variable w to be equal to y plus z. And let's call w. So you see, Python has added 10 and what 0 to our initial list. So anytime you are creating some numbers in Python and you are using a command, but be very careful. Python sees it as a tuple and not as a number. All right. So the question will be, how are we going to write 10,000 in Python? So that's why you must understand the formatting method, how to format data. So for instance, let me create y as 10,000 and I want to print it. So I'll just say print y. I want to print y as 10,000. I'll print y. I can use two formatting methods. So we can format this using the f formatting method. Put f, then create your string, then create a folder that will hold y or a set that will hold y. Then we can just write a a message. This is what? This is 10,000. Then when you run this cell, you can see, oh, Okay, yeah. This is 10,000. I think something like this. You know. Something like this. Oh, it still says it as anyway, I'll fix that up in another class. But there is a way, there is a simple order. Let me check. Yeah, let me check the other method. So let me say y dot format prints. Yeah, I guess this will work. Oh, there's an error in that code. Subsequently, I'll fix that anyway. But we must be very careful of. Must be very careful of when we are using y to denote when we are printing values with comma, right? So that will lead us to other properties, other properties of tuple. All right. So other property in tuple, we can also print the first element in the tuple. We can print the second element in the tuple. We can, that means indexing. You know, we've looked at concatenation. We can also look at indexing in we can also look at indexing. So we have two tuples already. So let me record these two tuples to make our time faster. So now I have these two tuple and I want to index from X. I want to print the first element. All right. So let me assume I want to print the first element in position 2. So for element in position 2, that would be C. So around that we have C. All right. So you can also, that's indexing. You can also print um, you can also print a also slice from position, let's say position 1 to position 2. Let's index what we have there, or from position 1 to the end of the string. So we have a tuple also. All right. So in my tuple 2, I can also index from that my tuple. So let me assume I want to print, I want to reverse the element in a tuple. So let me assume I want to reverse this element. So you put the step length at -1. So in my tuple, we reverse. Oh, I don't mind my brackets. Yeah. So we'll reverse the elements inside this tuple. Yeah, so the initial elements were 1 to 5, so it's reversing from 5, 1 to 4. So these are some operation we can do in Python. We can also print the last element. We can add up to, so we've looked at all of this. So these are some examples that you can also study. So we can check if an element is in a tuple. So you can check if an element is in tuple. That is that operator wants to check for membership. So want to check if 5. So it's if 2 is in what? If 2 is in my tuple. So, and to check that, so we're going to have a boolean as our outcome. Yeah, true. 2 is there. 2. Now, you can also check if a number, let's check for a number that is not in the tuple. Let's say 7. 7 is not in the tuple. We're going to get false. Yeah, that's correct. So since by definition they said we cannot add an element in a tuple, so let's see if that is really true. So remember, if you want to add an element to a list, so we create a new cell. So if you want to add an element to a list, let's say this is a list. Let's say a list of number of 1, 2, 3, and I want to add element to it. An element to it. Let me call this x. X is equals to a list of 1, 2, 3. So, and I want to add an element to it. I'll just do x. I'll put my braces. Then I want to add an element to the second position. All right. So of this list, and I'll put. I want to add 23 there. All right. So if when I call my hex, yeah. So I'll replace this element by this. Yeah. So let's assume I have my tuple. So let me define a tuple y to be equals to a tuple, which is something like this: 1, 2, say 1, 2, and 3. All right. So let me attempt to perform this same operation, which is y in position 2, and see if we're going to get. So you can see that we have an error that Python object does not support item assignment. So you cannot assign elements to a tuple. Right, so we just verify that. All right. So now we can play with, say, the whole list. You can also sort. Let me sort this Python. Let me sort y. All right. So you can use the method y.sort. So let's say we want to sort y. Remember, this line will run before that line. Yeah. So let me do y.sort. You can see y has been sorted already initially. So let me say this is, let me just include element 7 here. So this is, yeah, so it sorts it. Yeah. So that is how to use the sort function. So remember, you can sort in both directions, either in ascending or descending position. All right. So now that is all about a tuple. So we continue to use tuple as we continue. Yeah. All right. Okay. There's another thing we can do with tuple, which is, let's say this is. I have a good question here. Let's say Aba is a market in Anambra State. All right. Good. So this is a tuple. All right. So count function, the count method enables us to count the numbers of letters in the string. We have a string inside the tuple. So how many A's are there? So when I run this, so it tells us that we have 7 A's inside the string. All right. So that's, I hope I'm still audible. I Hope I'm still audible.
Yes, you are. We can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you for that. Is Adeloye Abba is in Abia State. So this was just a all right. Yeah. So now, so we'll run that. Let's see how many A's are we going to have. So it has reduced to 6. Yeah. So we can use the count method. All right. So here we have a list and want to reverse it. I think we've seen that earlier. So we are given a list. So we want to reverse this. So also use the reverse method there. So, but one thing about reverse is that you can reverse a tuple to become a list. Yeah. So anyway, so let me reverse this tuple. See, yeah, it's reverse it and turn it to a list. Yeah. So also we can index. We will look for the index of this. The index we've seen that earlier. So the index position 1, position 2 here. Index of 2 we have 1. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So here we have sorts. Yeah. So these are just some few examples. So that is about sort. So you can just quickly check on those methods. So here we have.
Sorry for coming in, sir.
All right.
So this I don't know this like how you wrote this set operation now.
Yeah.
So I've been trying. So how I actually typed in my assignment was that I used the markdown, then copy and pasted it. So I don't know if that's how you wrote it.
The,
This comment, like this set operation, this comment
yes.
before your code. Is it the markdown you used for it?
Yes. The markdown.
Okay, then how do we get it big like this? This set operation.
Mother Debbie can explain that. Are you there?
Okay.
I'm there, but say it was a furrow.
All
They
right.
say you should put
Yeah.
then space before the set. I mean, before the letter you wanted to bold.
Okay.
Let me space.
Yeah. Let me open it so you can see. You can see that I have set operation here.
Yes.
So you can see the hash here. So
Yes.
Yes.
one is the bigger. It's just like HTML where you have the upper case or the biggest size of writing to be one. So this is hash. So if you're having double hash, you see that it becomes smaller. Then you put triple hash. So you can see that it's smaller.
Okay.
Yeah. So this, yeah. So yeah. So if you want to indent, so you want to list, you use the star to list. You can use this minus, this dash with a space to have some bullets. So you can see that I'm having a small bullet here. So
Yeah. Okay.
so if you want to have this bigger bullet, you use star. If you have to
Okay.
have this small one, you use minus, but there will be a space there. So
Okay.
this is
Thank
just introduction to Markdown. We are doing fine.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. I just want to be sure.
Yeah. So
regarding the class, you mentioned that the index 2 is 1. Are we not counting from 0, 1, 2, or something like that?
no,
When you were
I'm
giving
I'm looking for the index of these two.
index of 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's when we put it in the other one that we are saying, because it's like
Yeah. Oh, it's confusing. Yeah. If I want to get the position of 2 now, I'll do my tuple. All right. So let me come here and do my tuple. All right.
Yeah.
My tuple. Then I use the square braces.
That's
I want to get at index 2. Who is there? At index 2, I'm going to have 3. Yeah. So I'm expected to have 3 here.
That's why I was confused.
That is what we get. But if I want to get index of this particular number or this item, okay, item number 2, I'll use the index. method to
Mm.
get that
That's
index.
the whole thing is yeah.
I
Because
hope
I
it's clear
knew
now.
yeah, it was this other last one that I really understand about index.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it now.
So one is the item, the other one is the index number. Yeah. So set operation, we can do adding of sets. All right. So everything we've done so far, we can also perform it on sets. We can add, we can, yeah, we can also do update a set. Update a set means you want to what? You want to add an item to the set. So you want to remove from a set. Yeah, you can also do that. So set operation like addition, subtraction, union, intercept, and differences. So we can also perform that. All right. So let's just quickly look at some examples. So let's assume we have a set. So this is a set. All right. So remember, we can use the set directory to get all the properties of set. So just do directory of what? Let's say sets. All right. So yeah, those sets. So when I run this directory, so I'll get all the operations, all the methods that are associated with this. So which includes remove. These are others. Okay. So that is how to get all the properties associated with sets. So now I can perform some operation. Let's assume this is set. And this is one set. Let me get another set. Set two. All right. So I can perform. What should we do? Let's have set three by merging set one and set two together. So let's say set. Let me call it set three. So let's match set one and this set and set one together. So I'll just use set update. All right. So set update will just be like this set dot. Then we can look at some other method we can have set. So we can just look at all of this, but I want to update this set. To set update, what do we want to update it with? We want to update it with set one, right? So but remember we assign it to a new variable. To set three now is now a combination of set one and set this. So we're going to have something like this. What happened? Anyway, I think what he prefer to take is a new set. Yeah, does take new sets. Let's define a new set. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me put 33 there and update this. Yeah, so this is it. So it has updated the initial set. But I tried to reassign it. The set refused to be reassigned. So now this is the new set. So set 3 has been updated to this value. Yeah. So that's how to update a set. So we can add to a set. Let me assume this set I want to add a new, instead of using the update method, I can use the addition method. So I can use the add. So I want to add 99. I want to add a set of string to the set, which is let me say boy. So the set will contain boy. Now let's see. So you can see it has boy there. So we can also perform addition. So we can clear the entire element of this set. So using the clear function. So clear function will just wipe out.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
I observe in giving you the new set, there was a kind of rearrangement. So is it normal or
yes. Set are always orderly. So anytime you create a new set, it's arrange it alphabetically or in terms of order of numbers, and it avoids repetition.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm seeing 33, 333, then that's why I became confused. I wouldn't have asked. So I was thinking the 33 should be after 9. So that's just my observation.
Okay, 3 should be
No,
after 9.
no, 33. That, because I thought at first it's rearranging it and not duplicating. So when I saw 1, 2, 3, 33, 4, 5, 9, so I was like, okay, let me ask.
Yeah. It arrange it not according to it arrange it according to hierarchy of numbers. Yeah. Hierarchy of numbers. Not according to the value. So for instance, if I should have maybe 55, for instance, I might have 55 before 9. Let me add that, let's see.
Okay, hierarchy of number. All right.
Let me see if that will work. No, if I should add a number to it now, it's going towards the end. It will go to the end of the set, not add. If I add 99 to it, it will go to the end of the set. Let me explain what really happens here earlier. So let me add 99 to this. It will come after boy. Let's see. Oh, no. No, number has more precedent than character. So that one is that. Let me add another character to it.
And what of sort? Set dot sort. Set dot sort.
Okay, dot sorts.
Short, yeah.
Yeah, sorts will rearrange. Uh, let's see. Say that sorts is giving me error. Why do we have error?
I think it was saying sorted. Abi, is it set or sorted?
It's sorted. It's supposed to be sorted. So it's sorted dot sets. Let me see. Not set dot sorts. Sorted. Sorted, then followed by my set. So let me use set 1, which is sets that have not. So yeah, this is it. So this set is already sorted.
Yeah,
So
true.
let me see. Let me add, let's say 8 to the front. So it's going to sort this. Yeah, so this one works. So it's going to sort it this way. So back to this set. Let me add 99 to this set and print sets. Yeah. Okay, so instead of putting 99, let me add a string to it.
Or even let's try, please try 55. Let me see if it's going to be, because the way I'm looking at it is like it's looking at the, not the
Yeah.
value, but the
order of the numbers.
like you see,
I
or
see
that's
55.
what I'm saying. So it comes with 5. So it's looking at it as
Yeah. And the
just
number,
yeah.
Number has more precedent than alphabet. So if I should put any alphabet now, so any set of any string, yeah, integer has more value than string.
Yeah.
So if I put any string there, let me say 99 is a string. So
Yeah. So if we don't want it to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 33, 55, 99, is that
Yeah.
not by sorting like Fisayo
Okay.
suggested?
Okay, let's look at sorts. Let me assume I add a care to my set. So yeah, then I sort this set, right?
Or do we need to rename this
Yeah,
that particular
yeah,
set?
yeah, yeah. No, you remember the sets contain. If I should eliminate the string out of it, you'll be able to sort
Mm.
it. So it said set sorting
Oh,
does not support string and integer. So it does not have the ability to sort
you
sets
can't
from
sort the two
integer.
together.
Yes, so it must be of a particular data type then to sort. So
Okay, I got it now.
yeah, so that is how that works.
Thank
So
you. Yeah.
now you can also use remove. So let's use the remove function. Uh let's remove boy and get from that set. So let remove. So we use pop. We pop the last pop will always pop the last element in that set. Remember? So pop will pop out
Yes.
the last element. So we assume that the set uh, boy is out of that set. All right.
Is it boy or girl?
Okay. But it pop out the first one. Why?
You pop out one.
Yeah. Anyway, let me use remove. Let me remove boy. Let me remove boy from this string from this set. So boy is out. So let me remove girl from that and sort it now. So girl is out. Then let me sort this. Good. You can see now you sort it
Yeah.
by alphabetical order.
So you can't work with both. Okay.
Yeah. So that is it. So you always just play with all of this. So you can do union of sets. All right. So instead of using the set update to update it, so you can use union of sets. So let's say you want to do the union of the two sets together. Say, let's say you want to unite the set. Let me call it set 3. So set 3 is equal to the union of these capital sets. And so instead of using the union, you can use the union of and operator, or you can use this operator pipe. All right. So you can use a pipe to do set 1. No, we have a set 1. So we can sort, we can put them together. And when I call set 3, so when I print it, it has merged the set together. So instead of using this, I can use and. Let me just quickly create a new set 4. So they have a free set here. Okay, let me assume set 3. Let me create a new set 4 and assume this is equals to the set of prime numbers. Let's say prime numbers. All right. So this is prime number. So now you discover that this set 3 has 2 in it already, right? So
Yeah.
it does not allow repetition.
Yeah.
So this my set 4 has. So I want to merge. I want to get the union of set 3 and set 4. So the set 4 is a set of the set of prime numbers. So now what happens here? Okay. Now I'm not using this pipe, I'm using and. So it says it. Okay. And says intersection. Okay. So but I'll use or. Or means what? The same thing as plus. You're adding them together. So I'm putting it in a new variable called set5. All right. So when I put this in set5, when I run it, it run. Then when I call set5, I have it to be this. So it finds the union. What is the union? It merges
What
them.
is common? Do you know what? No, merging together. Yeah.
Yeah. So it has merged set3, but it avoids repetition. There are a lot of numbers that got repeated in set3 to with set4. So like 5 is there, 3 is there, 2 is there, so it eliminates them. So the only set it picked from 4 was this 11 and 7. So, and that was that.
So
So,
it's only when
Okay,
one
so this, sorry. Okay.
continue, Fisayo.
Oh, thank you. So that straight line
yeah.
is union, Abi.
Yeah, it's same thing as all union. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the same thing as all.
Yeah. The same thing as all.
Okay.
So, and you can also use the function method to unite them together. Instead of using or, you can just use dot union. Dot union. There is a function, or there is a function dot union. So you union it with this guy. So you can also use this method as well. So these are just some elementary. These are just some elementary.
So what about the and? Because I'm thinking, I know they all means pick the line. So the when the hand should give us things from both, because I'm trying to remember.
Yes. Let's see if it works. So we want to set 3, right? So
Yeah,
set 3
because yeah.
and set, let's say set 1, right?
Okay.
And let's use set 1. That one has 8 in it. Yeah.
I don't
So
even know what set 3 is again.
yeah, set 3 is a union. Okay. Let me use the set that is visible.
Set maybe set
4.
1 and set
4.
and set 1.
Set has been updated several
Okay.
times. So
Okay.
we have set 4 and set 1. So
Okay.
let's see what and will give us set 6. And when I call set 6, yeah. So we are looking for the intersection, right?
Yeah.
What are we having? Set
We have
4.
one, two. Set 4 is 5 and 8. You see, that's I'm so confused. Is it not what is not common to both or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
So it brought out what is common to both sets. 4 is here. Okay, what is not common?
Because 8 is not, that's what I became more confused. I know 1 is common, 2 is common, 3, 4, and 5. And it brought out 8, but 8 is not common. That's why
Yeah.
uh,
I think nothing is performed here. You only printed set 4 and without the effect of, okay, this sets, let me assume this is set 4. Where is my set 4? Set 4 is 2, 3,
3, 5, 7, 11, yeah.
okay. Now it printed it, intersect it with what is common in set 3.
Is it
So
set 3 or set 1?
sets. Okay, where is it set 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is common in set 1? So we have 2 in set 1, so you have to pick 2. Set 1. Yeah. We have, okay, what is not?
You see, that's became more confused now because I was thinking horse should bring everything together
Yeah.
and hand should bring intersects.
Yeah. that is how that's what we're supposed to have. So we're supposed to have interset. So,
That's it.
so I think let's proceed so we'll get more
Yeah.
we'll get more understanding about
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
should actually happen.
Yeah.
So, but what we expect is for it to produce what is common between both
Yes.
sets.
1, 2, maybe no 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, something like that.
Yeah. So let's proceed. We'll
Yeah.
find out what happened later. So,
Okay, sorry, Paul. I just dropped the attendance link for actuarial mathematics students.
all right. Please fill the attendance list. So let's look at dictionary. So dictionary is similar to set, but the only difference is that it works with or label and a value, or a key and a value. So we can also provide the same syntax we used to check for the what's it called, for the list of method that are associated with a dictionary. So dictionary is very important because if you are dealing with data science, you need dictionary often. And dictionary also enable us to change some data sets from a JSON file to a Python file. So it's one of the most important data primitive data sets we can talk about in Python. All right. So now all operations that we've been performing can also be performed on a dictionary. So dictionary is just like a label and a value. Just like you have a course, you take some course and you expect some results. So if you imagine everything together, you say, okay, in physics I have B, in C, in chemistry I have C, in English I have A. So the course along with the grade. That is how dictionary merge data. So whenever you provide the data, so you must have
The value.
its value. Yeah. So and it's a form of set, but the only difference is that it's it takes to a pair of data. So we can let me assume we create a dictionary. So let's just create some dictionary. So this is a dictionary. All right. So when I check for the type, we know this already. So type of my dictionary. So it says a dictionary. So we can create this using two methods. So you can create this in this form. You can. I hope I'm still audible.
Yes. Yes.
All right. You can create it with this method also. Let me say dict. So let me say dict to use the methods. So this is the method way. So this one is just the I don't know what way is this, but this is the method way. So you create a dictionary. So then let me call the type of dict. This is just an empty dictionary. So when I run this, it's also a dictionary. So now you can, if you decide, let's instead of using this, and let's just have a dictionary of some places. So let me say my dictionary is, so let me say the subject is maths and the grade is, the grade is, let me say 90%. So it's called 90. So let me say the next subject is biology, and let's say the grade is A. So let's say the next subject is English, and let's say the grade is, let's say the grade is between 100 or between 50. Let's say it's not sure. So let's say between 50 and 80. Yeah. So let's assume this is our. So what I'm trying to do here is that a dictionary can contain an integer, can contain a string, can also contain a list. All right. So it can also contain a tuple. Let's say uh, the person did another subject in, let's say, in physics. So, and the grade the person had was just like, person was not sure. It's just like an open set. Yeah, this is 1795. Yeah. So this is this is a dictionary that contains an integer, that contains a list, a string, and a tuple. All right. So then I can print my dictionary by position. So I can say I want a certain key. So just like you are indexing. So the key that I want, you can see it as I listed it. Which of the key do you want? Say, oh, I want biology. Why this key is showing is that I have this dictionary and just comment this first one. Yeah, so like I want some keys. So let me say I want biology. So I want a key biology. So when I print it, it gives me the value. All right. So I can decide that no, inside this biology, the grade was erroneously called. I want it to be B. So the grade is supposed to be B. So you can also include that. So when I call my dictionary, so we're going to get biology to be B. So we can change any values in biology in a dictionary. Okay, so you can also use all this method because of time, so you can try them on your own. So you can use delete to delete a certain key out of it. So let me just quickly do that. Let me delete something. Oh no, let me just assume instead of saying English, the student did not actually offer English. So we'll say English was erroneously typed. So you can eliminate English by using the delete method. Alright, so you can delete. So you can delete English from my dictionary. So when I call my dictionary, so you can see that English is gone. Yeah. So then you can also perform. You can clear the entire dictionary. All right. So should we clear? Yeah. Let me assume I want to clear my dictionary. So I use the clear function to use my clear.clear. Okay, let me copy this dictionary into a new file. So you can copy dictionary. Yeah. So, but I must have a dictionary I want to copy it into. So let me assume I want to copy this into. I want to copy this into X. Alright, so X is a copy of my dictionary. So when I run this, so when I print my dictionary and X, so let me print my dictionary and also print X. So X is a copy of my dictionary. So you see we are having two dictionary here. So I can delete my X. So let me say I want to clear the entire value of X. So clear is a function, so it asks me to correct that. So yeah, I have cleared the value of my X. When I call my X is empty. You can see it returns an empty string. So these are just the simple ways of using dictionary. Like I said, it's one of the most important data type in Python. Any question? So let's quickly look at something else, which is data structure. All right. So just like we are familiar with some little with some of this data type, all right? So it is important we know how to structure this data type. So like I said earlier in the course, I made mention that Python uses statements. All this syntax we are using in Python, they are all statements. So these statements are very important. So some could be empty statements. So can be some can be simple statements, some can be what's it called? Some can be a compound statement. Like I said, that an empty statement is just a statement that uses uh, the past key or the past input word in Python. So anytime Python says pass, it's avoid that line. So that is what that's an empty string. For instance, if I so if I should type a certain certain code, so let me say I have a list. Let me assume I have a list. So let me assume this is a list that has 2, 3, 4, 5. So all right, that's 4 elements. So I can print. I say let me use for all x in lists in this list. Right? I ask Python to do what? To print x. All right, so we're going to have an outcome when I run this cell. So it prints 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, but if I should have an operation here, pass, so Python says it as empty, and it's not going to run anything. Rather, it's going to only print the numbers of what item we have in this list, which is 4. That's what we're going to have. So it's not going to do anything. All right. So that is pass. Python says it as an empty list. So that's one of the simple statements we have in Python. So, but if we have this, we also have simple statement.
Sorry, before we go too far, I'd seen something there like nested dictionary, and I'm a bit confused about the sub key one against sub key two. So I was thinking if you can just uh, give the short explanation why it's, I don't know, just one example so that.
Okay. So a nested
Mm.
dictionary is similar to what we've seen earlier. I define a dictionary that has a list here, right?
Yeah.
So I can also have a dictionary that contains a dictionary. All right. So
Okay.
let me just quickly do that. So let me say I have inside here, I have a subject that has some other subject in it. So let me put a comma, and I know we have all this BST. This is our new language that they just designed. So let me call this BST. So there's a new some subject in some of our secondary school that they define as BST. So which is just a combination of that I just say. Let's say this combination. The student offer a course in BST that has sorry, I think I've missed this. Yeah, offer a course in BST, which is maybe the student score 10 in BST, then It offers another subject of, let's say, CRS. So yeah. So let's assume this student offer a subject that looks like this. So yeah, this is what you are saying. So let's assume the subject BST is called, let's say, 90, 75%. Yeah. So this is also accepted. So we can print SUB, the new subject is from this my dictionary. So I want to get uh, SUB, the new subject. All right. So when I print this, you can see that it's like a dictionary. You can see it. So it printed like a dictionary in the subject called BST. It's called 70. Yeah. How that's clear. So
Okay.
we can also check for the type of BST of this subject. So let's look for the type of this subject. I don't know if this code will work, but let me just try. You know what? It's not going to work. But I'm coming. Let me do it properly. Yeah. It's not going to work. So what I'm going to do here to check for the type. So what I'm going to do is to assign it to a variable X. All right. So when I run this, it's found. I check for the type of X. Let me check for the type of X. So you can see that X is also a dictionary. So that's a nested dictionary. So a dictionary that contains a dictionary. So the type of this. So when I print X, so you discover that X is just BST and the grade 17. So that's a nested dictionary. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now we've seen an empty statement, and also we also have a simple statement. Like all what we have there, they are just simple statements. All right. So another good example of a simple statement, just like list is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a simple statement. But the compound statement has this colon. That colon is very important. In Python, there's what we call indenting. All right. So indexing, indentation means uh, we should leave some certain space. All right. So there is one uh, body that updates. So they are called the PEP. This body, PEP, they are the one responsible for all these errors, all these things that's all this outcome we used to get in when we run a particular code. Understand? So they are just the body that help us to update all this latest updates in Python. Maybe there are new findings and they want to update it. So PEP will enable us to update. They are just community that enables that updates Python as its language. Yeah. So in what's it called? In indentation, those body recommends there should be 4 spaces if you want to indent whenever you are using this colon. So if you can see that there's a line here that this is not properly indented. All right, so when I put space 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see it's accepted. So first space is equivalent to 1 tab. If I should use a tab, so it's equivalent to 4 space. So you must take note of that. So if you want to use tab once, it means 4 spaces. So and then you're writing a compound statement. A compound statement must always contains this colon, right? So here we have 4x in this list. So what this colon is saying that tell me what to do after this colon. So it means then print x. So you say for x in this list, then this colon is saying then print x. All right, it's expecting to perform a certain task. So anytime you see this colon, means that a task want to be performed. So he said from this list, for any letters or any digits you pick from this list, what do you need to do? Print x. So when you do that, we have this. So that is just a compound statement. All right. So the simplest of all statements that we can think about is the if statement. The if statement is just used to make a decision. All right. If a particular task is not done, or if a particular task is done, what is next? All right. So it's or conditions before a task will be executed. So what are those conditions? So that is just So that's just the if statement. So the if statement is saying. So now we have a question here. So he said, Ketri teaches a science class, and her students are required to take 3 tests. All right, which she wants to write she wants us to write a program to compute the average score. All right, and she also wants to be congratulated if the average is greater than 95. All right, so we're going to write this program now to utilize the if statement. So before we utilize the if statement, let me just quickly do some arithmetic. Before we answer this question, let me just quickly do some arithmetics about the if statement. All right, so let me look if I can compute some simple example on the if statement. So let's assume we have some numbers. Let's say we have some numbers. We want to check if a number is inside. So let's just assume we define a list or an input x is equals to, let's say x is 5. This is just a simple if statement you can see. All right, so just like if x is equal to 5, you can see if x is equals to 5, we want the next statement is what is to perform an operation. All right, then what are we expecting this to do? Then we put a colon there, then print what? Print the number is correct. Right, so let's have that. Then you can do what? You can ask it to print the number is correct. So this is just a simple statement. So you can see we have the number is correct. So that is just a simple statement. So now, but if there is a new function, I'll just quickly teach us. So I can just put dot title. This title is telling me that this first letter should begin with a capital letter. All right, so it capitalize the first number, the first letters. All right, so title capitalizes it. Yeah. Okay, so now this is if statement. But now if is not equals to 5, how do I write that? Let me quickly copy this and have it in a new line. Let's say I want to type if it is not equal to 5. So we say we write it using this. All the operators, assignment operators, all of those operators that we've seen, this is when we can use them. That the comparison. So yeah. So you can see it's printing nothing. All right. So if x is not equals to 5, if x is not equal to 5, so nothing will be printed. Yeah, meaning that x is not equals to 5. So that is just not equal to. Assume I'm having y here. So y is equals to, let's say negative 6. I will say if x is the same thing is equals to y. All right, then print this. Let's see what will happen. So it's expecting something here. Let's do something else. Yes, print stop. So let's see. Let's see. So he's saying he's going to print stop because we are comparing two words. We are comparing two numbers. So if when you check the first operation, I discover that no, this does not work. If you look at this, okay, if you look at this is equal, and you check and discover that the first one was correct, then it prints what is inside the bracket. But when you check, x is not the same thing, all right, as y. All right, so now we can, instead of using equal to, we can use greater than. So let me see, if x is greater than y, then print. So print the number is print x is greater. Print x is greater than y. So when we run this, it prints it x is greater than y because through the x is greater. So all the operators that we have seen earlier in the second class, so we can utilize all of this while dealing with operators. So if you are having if else means that there's another condition that must be satisfied. All right. Any question concerning this? So let me quickly solve this problem. So you said Katrin teaches all of this. So we're going to use, we can see that numbers are not given. So we must, okay, we have a variable that is what? That is 95. So let's call that variable, let's call it a high score. Okay. So that means the highest score we can have is 95. All right. So, but they want Katrin to enter some specific numbers. All right. So you can see from the test. All right. So those numbers are not given to us. So this will expose us to how to impute numbers to use the impute method. All right. Use the impute method to impute numbers into Python. So use the impute method. So let's say test one. The first test it got was, let's say it's an input. Let's input it. Oh, before I do that, let me just quickly tell something about input. Anytime I input a number, all right, it returns string. So when I run this input, enter the first number, so enter a number. So it's going to give me a string. So when I can say I have it here, I can enter the number. Let me enter 34. It's going to provide it as a string. All right. When I call test one, you can see 34. You can see is returning my number as what, as a string. It is coded. So anytime I'm having this type of problem, I cannot use it to do anything. Let me assume I've entered test one. Let me assume.
Sorry, if before you go too far,
Yeah.
You said input, enter a number. Did you give the number or
Yes. The number showed on my screen. I entered the number myself.
but
Okay.
it wasn't showing as part of the program.
Oh, it didn't capture my screen. Actually, it's, let me see. Except I share my entire screen so you can see that I'm coming. So you can see that. Let me quickly share my entire screen. Yeah. So let me share this and maybe you'll see. Can you see my screen here? Can you see my cursor?
Yes, yes.
So I will enter the number. Let me assume I enter 35. Or what number can you see there?
I saw 35 now.
Yeah. So then when I run 35, you can see it produces as a string.
So immediately you said input, enter a number,
Yeah.
that came out.
Yes. So whenever you put input, so you can type it in your system and you see this.
Okay.
So let me say I run it. After you've typed it, you run it. I want to enter 503. All right. So this is 503. So that is how to input a number.
It's because of the command inputs.
Yes,
that brings-
input.
yeah, okay.
Yes, is one of a very important variable. So let me have another test. Let me say test 2. All right, so let me call it input. So, but for me to avoid having integer, having a string, you can say it. So I'll typecast this input. I'll put integer, then this is what we call typecasting. So before my, so put it in this form. So this is what we call typecasting. So you typecast it, meaning that it's going to return an integer. Or you can simply do it in 2 ways by saying this equals to input. So you choose the inputs, then I just like enter, say enter. So let me say enter. Then test2, you convert test2 to integer. I think you remember how to convert it to integer in the second class we did. So you just say test2. So you put it, you provide test2 as an integer, right? Provide test2 as an integer. So you can also do it this way. So these are the 2 ways of typecasting. So let me go to the question and see what we can have. Okay, let me quickly share this code. You know what? So let me say this is my test1. All right. So let me enter test2. So this is test2. Test2 says you should enter the second test, and test3 says no, he's trying to compute. Sketcher is trying to compute the average of 3 tests. All right. So this is test3. So these are the 3 tests she took. All right. She's trying to compute the average. So the average of these 3 tests is going to be test1 plus test2 plus test3. divided by 3. So that's what we have there. So when I call on average, you're going to have an average. So can you see the numbers I want to enter now?
Yes, because yeah, I've seen it.
So you can see that it says enter the first test.
One.
Press enter to confirm or escape to cancel. If I don't want to enter any value, I can just press escape and cancel. But if I want this value 27, I will enter it. So it has. So
Sorry, but the test one, we've put something there before, or
huh?
doesn't matter. The test one, we put a number there, so it's not.
No. I've cancelled that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've cancelled it. Anytime you run that cell, that's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
So the next number is, let's say the second test is called 78. Let's say the third test is called, let's say 95 or 98. So you can see enter the score for the third of the test 3. So when I run this, so that's computed the average. But what is the average? I don't really know. So let me recall what I typed to test 2, test 1, okay, test 3. I should have test 1. So it will provide the numbers as well. So he asked me to enter it again. So I'm entering, let me assume I'm entering 90. The second test is 98. The third test is 99. So I have the average to be 95.6667. The test which I entered was 90, 98, and 99. So this is the average here. So I can also do this in a new line by using my
backslash.
Yeah, good. So I want these values in a new line. So these values in a new line. So I use my backslash. Yeah. And I run that cell. So he asked me to enter the numbers again. 98, 99, let's say 94. Yeah. Oh, what happens? So sorry, I'm not using the print function here. So you need me to enter a print function before that will work. So yeah. So let me run it again.
You have to enter the test again.
Yes, you have to enter the test again. Yeah, you can see the average is in a line. So this is test 1, test 2, test 3. All right, you can just make your code more beautiful. All right, if I want to make the code more beautiful or more formatted, not to be formatted, I will use my F string. So this is the F, then I put a quote, then average. I'll create a cell dot. All right, so at least I will just put it as a set. Right, then I have this also. I have a set, then I have this as a set. All right, then go to my quotes here. So what's the problem? Print. Yeah. Now let me see this. So yeah, it will want me to enter the numbers again. Yeah, so this is it. I can have it in this format, but I want all of these guys to be in a new line. So I just typecast this using my backslash n as a string. Yeah, the error we had the other time was to use double quotes inside it. Yeah, then I have this. Beautiful. So this is it. So we can have it this way. So I enter my scores again, 98, 19, yeah. So I can have it in this format also. So I can use the F string. So we've got computed the average, but we've not completed the line of code because it wants us to congratulate. It wants us to congratulate Katrin after completing her test if she performs so well.
Sorry, why do we need the F function?
Yeah, the F function is just a formatting function. So
Because
it enables us to format instead of us writing all of this like test 2, test 3. So you can just put everything as you can just call the variable. All right, so call the variable into a set. So automatically it format it properly. So
to me, it served the same purpose. That's what I was trying to.
yes, it serves the same purpose. So
Okay.
but it formats better. When we get to some computations,
Okay.
see that, yeah. So where it matters most, when you'll be calling a certain variable maybe 5 or 10 times. So with this now, you can easily recall it faster. So now we want to want to set a condition, all right, that if the score, if the average score of a Katrin is equal to the high score. No, the school set a certain score range to be 95. So you
Yeah.
can say if now this is where we need to use the if average. If
Yeah.
this average is either what greater or
Greater than.
equal to the high score which the
Mm,
school or the teacher has
mm,
benchmarked for, then we should print what congratulations.
yeah.
So that is what we want to do. So that means after this colon, we have to provide a statement that says print congratulations. Then after printing that congratulation, we said this is your average score. So let's just have that statement there. So this is your average. This is a great average. Yeah. So let's run this. Let's run this cell. So let's assume the student scored 99 and he scored 99. And let's say
Oh,
even the score is
we are
called
entering the number again.
yes. So now you can say congratulations. This is a great average. It scores 99, it scored 99, it scored 99, and the average is 99.3. So if I should run anytime you run the cell, okay, let me provide this code so you can run it and see what I'm saying. So check the chat box. Let me provide this. To just copy this code in the chat box. Can you copy that? Can you copy it? So copy it and share your screen. Fisai, are you there? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
you
you are
are.
audible.
Yeah. Fisayo, copy this code and run it. So copy it, paste it in your notebook, run it and share your screen.
Okay, okay. Sorry, where do I copy it? I did not open the.
Okay, check the message, the chat box.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Yes, yes, I've seen it.
So copy it, paste it in your.
Oh my, okay. Please just a minute. I want to connect my. I want to present it another screen.
All right. So, Madam Adebi, also copy the code because you share your screen next.
I've always been saying that I don't do anything when you are teaching so that I can watch
Yeah.
you properly.
Yeah, but you can copy this code, right?
How will I copy it?
Yeah, check the chat box.
Oh, it's in the chat box. Ah, okay. Because I
So,
wanted to say it's not yet sent out. Okay.
so copy it in the chat box. Then
Yeah.
while we are waiting for Fisayo to share her screen,
Please, can you paste it again?
all right. I've provided it.
Okay.
So copy and paste. No, use the last icon towards the right, towards your right. The second to the last icon towards your
Oh, okay.
yes. Good. So just copy the code. Then paste it inside your VLC. Then run it, let's see. Yeah, good. All right, so enter the numbers now. Enter the first number to be 75.
Okay. That means I will create another.
No. Look at the top of your screen. The top.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, can see the icon is blinking.
Oh, yes. Enter the test code. Okay.
Yeah, enter 75 there.
75.
Yeah, click enter. You can say read the instruction there. Enter the second.
Enter the score for test 2.
Yeah. All right. So enter the score 95.
Okay, 95.
Yeah, enter the next score.
For test 3.
Yeah. Maybe 87.
Okay.
All right. We have the score, but your average is 85.6, and
Yes.
it's not 99, 95. So
Yes.
you can't have that congratulation.
Oh. I must have this congratulations.
Yeah, so run it again.
It's okay. That means that
Yeah, let's say 97. The first one,
97.
yeah,
The next one maybe we say 95.
all right.
95. The
And the
next
next,
one maybe 100. Should I
all
use
right.
100?
Yes, it's possible. It's possible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have the
100.
congratulation. So that is it. So I want you to do some modification to that code. I want you to enter test 4. The student is offering 4 tests.
Yes.
Yes, so type test 4.
It's for
Yeah, assign it to an integer.
Okay. Let me just copy this.
Right. Yeah, good. Then your average will change, right?
Yes, my average will change.
Okay, so your average will now be plus test 4.
Yes.
And you're going to divide by 4, right?
Yes.
All right. Good. So that's how to enter a 4. I can give you a program. Write a program to compute 4 numbers and find the average.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then run it. Let's see.
This print, I think I will have to add test 4 too.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe we're able to copy the code.
Yeah, I've copied. I'm
All
waiting
right.
for Fisayo to finish.
All right. So Fisayo,
Yes. Stop. Yeah.
print. Yeah. Let's see what you have. Run it.
Yes.
Enter.
Okay. Enter value.
Yeah.
Enter 19.
Yes. Your student must be a brilliant student.
99. It will be more than 100.
Okay. Good. So you have 4 numbers there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So you've computed the average of 4 numbers. So bring down your
Yes.
screen. Madam
Thank
Dede, share your screen immediately.
You want me to share my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, your screen is not up yet.
My what?
Your screen is not up yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. What happened?
Yeah, your screen is up now. Good. It's fine. So just go to VSC.
Okay.
I think you've pasted the code. So run
Yeah,
it.
place the code.
Yeah, run it. Let's see.
Why is it taking ages? Yeah.
Run it. Okay. Yeah. Enter the numbers. He asks you to enter the numbers.
Oh, I was wondering. So I wanted the station whereby is going to be less so that I can use S print try again or S put more effort. So should I
Okay.
use less numbers?
Okay. No, I'll provide that. I'll provide that's the tax I want to give to you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. She has added how to compute four numbers. I think that one was clear to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now your tax, run this first. Your tax is to put other conditions to it.
Well, that's what I said. Should I pick numbers that are
No.
lesser than 95?
If you pick that, you're going from this code, you're going to have you're not going either you're not going to get congratulations or
Yeah, I won't.
yeah. So, but run it, just put any number of your choice.
Okay.
Enter the second number. So you can see you've not received congratulations, right?
Yes.
So, but we want an outcome, right? We want a comment, right?
Yes. That's what I was
Yeah.
saying. So I'll
Now,
use S.
yeah.
Yes.
But we want okay before we use else, we want to give that student another try, another limit. Okay.
Okay.
So if he could not meet up with 95
Yeah.
upper limits, then if that student meet up with let's say 80, I
Okay.
think we should tell the student that student is fair, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now come to you can see the in just enter, come to the new line.
I'm coming. Sorry. Enter.
Yeah. So go back, don't come out of that block. You can see you are in a block, right?
Yeah.
Now this print is a block. All right. So come outside of this block under if. So using the delete or the space back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see you are under the if, right?
Yes. Yes.
You are in the major block now. This is the major
So
block.
it's not
This
indenting.
yeah, it's not indenting. So put L if
Hell.
if
Eh,
ELIF L if
L E L.
yeah high F
Okay.
is
Okay. I've
out.
seen it now.
So
ELIF. Okay.
yeah, ELIF is saying if the student should not meet up with the upper limit, then let's give that student another condition. That's what ELIF is doing. That
Okay.
if the if above is not met, then let's give the student another trial. Okay.
Okay.
So put a space there and call the average. That
ELIF
L if
range.
average, yeah, average
Is
is
greater than or equal to
70.
okay. Greater than
Greater or equal to 70.
come on. Where is it greater than? Greater than or equal to
70.
70.
Yeah. Put a colon there.
Column. Okay. Okay, then what should I do? That's what it means.
So you come to a new line now. Then print. So you can just print. Okay, type print. Well done.
Print. Well done. Okay.
Yeah.
Print.
Well done.
Okay. Yeah.
So run it. Let's see.
Still going to ask for
So maybe the student score.
no, I've
75.
put it down. No.
Yeah. So enter the numbers now.
Yeah.
80, 75, maybe 78 or 79. Okay, 90, good. So let's see.
So it's giving me well done.
Yeah, so that is the if condition, all right?
Okay. Else,
Else means
try
that's
again.
the failed. Just write try again. Yeah. So meaning that you come outside of that block, you can see you have a second block there.
Yeah.
So you come outside of that block to make that condition. So else, yeah, you're out of the loop. So else, put a colon there
There'll be a column.
immediately. Then you come to a new line.
Oh,
That
why
is
that?
is a concluding is
Oh,
a concluding
conclusion.
statement. Yeah.
Else, print
Yeah, it's print. You feel we don't want you to perform any other
thing again.
operation. Yeah.
Print in bracket.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the last command.
Yes, that's the last command. So
Try,
print, try
try
again.
harder.
Okay.
Try harder. Okay. So if I go to run, it will ask for the test number again.
Yes.
So is it because we didn't format it?
No.
Didn't say that. It's still saying well done.
Yeah, is what's the score? 81.
Oh, yeah. So else print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's printing the
if-
second block.
Okay, let me run it and put something lesser.
Yes. Let's assume the student scored 10 in one of his tests.
Okay, so I'm gonna say 50. The teacher is trying. It's just that the student is trying to. 50, 50, 60, and 65.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done
What do you
it.
get? What do you get?
Try harder.
Oh, good. So that is, yeah. So that is the simple statement. That's the compound statement. So we've experimented the if statement, the else if statement, and the else statement. All right. So I think we've exhausted all our time. Or Mr. Kennedy Bello, do you want to share your screen in the next 5 minutes?
Let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing.
Yeah.
I'm doing that already.
Yeah.
So I actually followed through when Fisayo was doing the presentation. And so I also added the fourth test. When Ebun was doing the other conditions, I did not, I was listening, but I can quickly do that if you want me.
No, I have a different tax for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, different tax. So this tax is we want to check if a number is even or odd.
If the number is
If a number is even or odd.
okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, so that's
well,
a fresh
yes. Yeah. So we want to check if a certain number is even or a certain number is odd.
okay.
Yeah, it's a very simple statement. So define a number to be equal to an input, maybe an integer. So the number can be so let the number be an integer. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Enter a number. So now we'll now say if number
Yeah.
Modulus. I think you know that modulus operator.
Is that this?
Percentage. Yes. Yes. Modulus 2
Okay.
is equals to 0. Yes. Good. So then
Sorry.
yeah, is equals to 0. Put a colon. That is then print. You have to indent. Yeah. Print even number. The number. Okay. Print even number. Yeah. Else. Do you have a colon there? No.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
I was actually thinking it will automatically put it.
Yes. Okay. Else. Odd number. Run your program. Let's see. Enter a number.
Yeah, it's actually showing it on the right.
Yes.
This is hiding it.
If you are using a Jupyter notebook, it brings it down. No, come towards the bottom of the left panel is there.
Here?
No, the right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where you can find it. So put your cursor
Yeah.
here.
The last one, that's where it was. Okay, let me
Yes.
hide it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. That's how Jupyter Notebook also provide it. Only VS Studio, you have it at the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I picked 55.
All right. It's an
Yeah.
odd number. That's
It's odd
very
number.
correct. Yes, your program is correct.
Thank you very much.
You can also share that code with in the chat box so others
Okay.
can
I'm doing that
practice
right
with that.
away.
Yeah. So that is the if condition, if else condition. All right. We can also extend this with the elif. So we can add elif.
Go back.
We can also extend this simple code with an
Okay.
elif. So
Okay.
after this print odd number, even number, let's
Yeah.
have an elif there. Yes. After even number. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Elif. No, we have to provide a condition.
Okay.
So meaning that, okay, yeah. So in front of the elif, provide a condition now.
Oh, okay. Before going to
Print.
before going to
Yes.
print.
Yeah. Elif. So the
Okay.
condition
Okay.
is
Okay. So,
if num. No, you don't need to put if again. Num.
okay. Modulus 2.
Yeah. I think you type num1. Yeah. If num1 modulus 2, what condition should we give?
Is equal to 1.
Okay. No, let's say if num, all right,
Okay.
num divide by 10.
Okay.
No, that will also be similar to an even number. You will always return an even number. Let's say if num divide by 5, yeah. If num modulus 5, okay, num divide by 5, yeah, divided by 5.
Sorry, if I may ask, is the modulus is times? Is it? Oh,
No,
no, or
divide. It's that modulus returns remainder. If the remainder is 0, that's the first statement. That is an even number. That means 2
that means there's no
divided.
number remaining.
Yes, 2 divided by 2 returns 0, meaning that it's an even number, right? 4 divided by 2 returns 0 is an even number, yeah. So if num divided by 5, all right, returns 0. Yeah, divide. No, don't use modulus. Okay, we can also use modulus as well. Yeah, use modulus.
Because since it's the remainder we are
Remainder,
expecting.
yes. Because this divide, we actually return decimal, you understand? And we
Yes,
will have issues.
exactly.
Yeah. So is a multiple of 10. So say multiple of 10.
Is it multiple of 10 or 5?
Okay, multiples of 5. Yeah, multiples of 5. Yeah. Good. Else. So you can now put your else statement.
Okay.
Else is an odd number. So you can have as many as possible if statement inside your code. All right. You can
Yeah.
have up to 10, 20, depends on the length of your code. All right. So
But once we put S, it's like we are concluding.
yes, no, you can see that else now there is no function or there is no condition to be checked. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you run that code and let's see. Oh, there's an error. You can see in your fourth line,
Okay, sorry.
the elif. The elif requires after the 0 there, you should have
Okay.
colon
Colon.
there. Yes. Yeah. So you can run. Oh, great. Is a multiple of 5. That's excellent. So it performs that since it is divisible by 5. Good.
Yeah.
So you can also provide that complete code, and we've seen the if and elif condition. So in our next class, we'll look at nested if statements, and then we'll conclude with the loop statements. All right.
Okay.
So that will
So
be the
how
end
do
of
I
the
get
lesson.
out of here? You asked me to share the code.
Yes. Okay. To share the code, just minimize your screen.
Okay.
Just type window D, or you can minimize it. Yeah, just minimize that. Click on it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we've received your code.
Okay.
That's how to copy the page you have.
No, what he actually did, I think he located the browser. He copied and located his browser and paste. Yeah.
But you said minimize, and the next thing is we are seeing it in the chat box.
Okay, I think he should explain better what he did. Can you explain?
Fisayo, can you see the magic?
I actually saw minimize and nothing happens.
I actually I've copied it. Then when I minimize, the actual window was up. So I just pasted it in the text
Chat box.
in the chat box, yes.
All right.
Because I was like, how can you just click minimize and we are receiving it in the chat box?
No,
Okay.
I
Thank
pasted
you.
it. It's
All right.
okay.
Thank you. You can bring down your screen.
Okay. I think so. What do I do now?
Yeah, you bring down your screen. Stop sharing.
Okay, I've seen it up.
Yeah. So that's all for today's class.
If I may, I hope we are not offending other people. We are meant to finish by 8.
At 9 o'clock.
Oh, Sorry, by 9. That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is 9:35. Hope
Yeah.
others are not being offended.
None at all.
Okay. Is there another class after this?
No class.
No class.
I think it's worth it actually.
No, it's worth it for me, but I'm always very considerate. That's my own case. So that's why I'm asking this question. I hope we won't put our teacher in trouble.